right, here we go. We're still on January 2010. This is part 3. This is going to be 31 through 39. All right, so 31. The dimensions of a living room are 12 feet by 12 feet. Determine how many square yards of carpeting she must buy. So it's 12 feet. There's a couple of different ways of doing this one. By 12 feet. Well, that's 4 yards by 4 yards. Sorry, thank you. So, I'm going to need 16 yards squared, or square yards. So the answer is 16. Pretty sure. I hope so. Anyway, another way to do this was to just multiply and you get 144 square feet. And 9 square feet make up 1 yard. So if I divide by 9, if I take 144 here, I'll check my math. 144 divided by 9. I'm sure that's 16. Yeah, and that's also 16 square yards. So there's your answer. First one's done. Second one, we've got a triangle, so I'm thinking we're probably going to be doing the Pythagorean theorem or Sokotoa. We've got a right triangle. It says to the nearest degree, Sokotoa, I think that, by the way. Some old horse caught another horse taking oats away. Put in my right triangle. And the right angle is C, so let's put the C there. Otherwise, I don't think it makes a difference. I'm sure it doesn't. It says AB is 20, AC is 12, BC is 16. To the nearest degree, find the measure of angle A. So angle A is right here. And I can pick any 2 sides I want. It makes no difference, and I'll show you that if you'd like. I probably should label these. Hypotenuse, opposite, adjacent. So if I use adjacent hypotenuse, that's cosine of A, whatever A is equal to. So cosine is equal to adjacent over hypotenuse, which is 12 over 20. So remember, we're looking for the angle, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to move the cosine over there, and so we get A equals cosine -1 of 12 divided by 20. So second. No, let me show you. I want to show you an idea how to do this. So we've got a trig, and then we've got a cosine -1, which is this one, the inverse cosine function. So I clicked on it. Okay. And then we do 12 divided by 20. And I don't know why the silly calculator does this. I don't know how to change it so it doesn't. It doesn't point out it works for some reason. Okay, so A is equal to 53.1301. 1301. Now, just to show you that it works, I can do this the same thing with tangent or with sine. So I can do sine of A is equal to opposite, which is 16 over 20, or A is equal to sine -1 of 16 divided by 20. I got a room here. And I can do the same thing here. It's just different numbers. Inverse trig, 16 divided by 20. And I got 53.1. Or I can do tangent. Tangent would be 16 over 12. So tangent -1 of 16 over 12, right? 16 divided by 12. Maybe it's the same thing. So there's your answer. Now I just got to say to the nearest degree, so the answer is 53 degrees. John is buying tickets for himself. John is buying tickets for himself for 2 concerts. For the jazz tickets, 4 concerts, 4 tickets are available. Jazz. 4 front row tickets. and 32 are available for other others. 32 others. For the orchestra, concert, orchestra, there are 3 tickets available for the front row, 3 front row tickets. And there are 23 tickets for the others, 23 others. John is randomly assigned 1 ticket for each concert. Determine which concert, during the concert, which is more likely to get a front row ticket. Okay, so this is 4 out of a total of 36 tickets. So 4 front row tickets out of a total of 36 tickets. So this is 1/9. Or if you put it in your calculator, it's 0.1 repeating. I don't know if that's going to help. This one is 3 out of 26. Because there's 26 total tickets, 3 of which are front row, so we're going to have to divide 3 divided by 26. 3 divided by 26, and I get 0.083 repeating. The Jahi has a better chance. He has a better chance of getting a front row ticket at the Jazz concert has an 11.1% chance as opposed to an 8.3% chance. This is 8.3%, and then if you multiply by it, this is 1, right? So it's 11.1%. So 7%, 11.1% is higher than 8.3. Done with that question. All right, find the roots. Simple. Bring the 6 over, so we get x squared minus x minus 6 equals 0. They always ask 6 because it messes with kids. X minus 3, x plus 2. My 2 roots are x equals 3 and x equals negative 2. Why not check it on the calculator? Why not type it in on the calculator? X squared minus x minus 6. Hit enter. Notice it hits right here at 3 and right here. Negative 2. There's your answers. Negative 2, positive 3. Next. This motion recorded. Test score is 60. Determine the mean of these. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is put that in order. So 72, 78, there are 2 80s, oops. 85 and 93. The mean, I'm going to add them all up. 72 plus 68 plus 80 plus 80. 6. So this gives you an 81.3. Although I should show my work, it's 488 divided by 6, which is equal to 81.3%. So the nearest tenth. So I can't put that repeating decimal in there. So the answer is 81.3%. The median is the middle number, and oops, got lucky, those 2 in the middle, so the median is 80. Describe the effect on the mean and the median if Ms. Mosher adds 5 bonus points to each of the 6 student scores. Well, let's see what happens. This is now a 77. This is now an 85, 85, 90, and 98. Well, the median goes up 5. And if I add 5 points to every one of these, and I add them all up, I get 518, and I divide by 6, and what you're going to see is it's going to be 86.3 repeating. So, adding, see, says, describes, you gotta do some words. If she adds 5 points to every score, the median will go up 5 as well as the mean. Alright, so just a reminder, relative error is equal to actual minus estimated over actual. So this is highlight it because it's so clear. Now this is the actual. This is what she measures. So we'll talk about how, otherwise known as the estimate. And the volume, we talk about volume. So volume is equal to length times width times height. So in this case, it's 5 times 8 times 4, which is equal to, that's 20. 20 times 8 is 106. And the actual volume would equal 5.3 times 8.2 times 4.1. That cannot do my head. It's 178.186. So, plugging them into my calculator, or my formula. Notice I'm not rounding until the end. So, that one, correct. That one, and divide by 178. Actually, what I should have done is, by the way, this is equal to 0.10206, and it says rounded in nearest thousands. That's 4 decimal places. So the answer is equal to 0.1021. But I can type it on. I should have typed it up here just to kind of remind you guys how to do this. I'll do control division, and then I'll do the absolute values. That. So it was 170. Control division. $178.186 minus 160 all over 178.186. We get 0.01206. And there are 4 places to round this into a 1. And that was 36. I'm 37 now. If repetition of digits allowed, the repetition of letters is not allowed, determine the number of different passwords I can perform. Okay, so this one's pretty straightforward. Just 3 digits divided by 3 letters. digits, letters. So digits, repetition of digits is not allowed. 10 digits, 9 digits, 8 digits. Repetition of letters, oh wait, repetition of digits is allowed. So this is 10, 10, 10, but the repetition of letters is not allowed. 26, 25, 24. So multiply those. Times 26 times 25 times 4. I'll get, for this one, 150, 25, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 15,600,000. So if repetition is not allowed for either, so that means it will go 10 times 9 times 8 times 26 times 25 times 24. 10 times 9 times 8 times 26 times 25 times 24. I get 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. That's 11 million. And then I'll have to subtract those. So there would be 4,368,000 fewer passwords. Alright, so I'm going to graph this thing. So if I get this out, let me break this right. 4x minus 3y greater than 9. Oh. This minus right here is going to be a pain in the neck, so I'm going to move the 9 over here, with the 3y over there. So 4x minus 9 greater than 3y. Over 3, over 3. I get 4 over 3x minus 3 greater than y. Now I'm going to just rewrite this. I'm going to take the whole thing and flip it around. So y is less than 4 over 3x minus 3. So that gives us a y-intercept of negative 3. And then we're going to go up 4 over 3. Up 4 over 3. Up 4 over 3. Down 4. Dotted line. Oops. I'm going to use a straight edge, but every time I put the straight edge on there, like select something else. And it's less than, so we're going to shade down. So now I got to check this point 1, negative 3. So 1, 1, negative 3, right there. So I would say yes to this in there, but just to triple check, I'm going to substitute it in. So 4 times x, which is 1, minus 3 times negative 3, is that greater than 9? This is 4 plus 9 greater than 9. Yes, it is. So yes, yes, it is. Alright, I think we're on the last problem here, kids. Find 3 consecutive positive even integers. The product, okay, 3 consecutive 3 positive even integers. I'm going to stop with that right there. Let x equal first consecutive positive even integer. X plus. Now all evens are 2 apart, so we're all odds. So you got to make sure you be careful of that. Consecutive, positive, even integer. And there's 3 of them, so x plus 4 is the third consecutive, positive, even integer. So the product of the second and the third is, see this is word right here? So we'll stop right there. Product of these two. Don't forget this is question number 39. Big problem. So x plus 2, x plus 4 is equal to 20 more than, I'm going to skip that, 10 times the first. Well, 10 times the first is 10x, and then 20 more than that would be plus 20. Alright, I got to double distribute here. X squared plus 4x plus 2x plus 8 equals 10x plus 20. Everything's got to move to the left side because I want my x squared to be positive. So I'm going to subtract 10x, and I'm going to subtract 20. So this is positive 6x minus 10x. 4x plus 2x is 6x minus 10x is equal, is equal to minus 4x. And 8 minus 20 is negative 12. Factoring's a joke. X minus 6, x plus 2, two answers. X equals 6, x equals negative 2. But I go back to my problem said positive, so I got to get rid of the negative. It's time to get the three answers. The three answers are going to be 6, 8, and 10. Now I'm going to check it. Product of these two is 80. And it's 20 more than 10 times this. So if I multiply this by 10, you get 60. Add 20, I get 80. There's my check. So here's my answer right here. And we are done.